Okay, we have Mary. She's on line 11, and she can't face her family with a problem.
Mary? Mary?
Yeah.
Hi. I hear so much stress in your voice, even on that word, Mary. How old are you?
I'm 31.
What's going on?
I was physically assaulted 15 months and 2 days ago.
You're counting that closely, huh?
Yeah.
So it's alive.
It's still alive. They're in prison. They got 21 years each. I'm happy to say that.
How many people are we talking about?
3.
And what did they do to you?
You named the they did it.
You were raped. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, you went into such a dark place. Where did you just go?
I think a lot of it has to do with that. I was out of town business. I was in a strange city.
In a strange city?
Yes. I worked in a lot of strange cities. This was a nice, quiet, little, teeny, tiny town. My guard was down. But my problem is, tomorrow, I have to go to a family Christmas party.
And?
I've got this book start, and my family doesn't know about this.
They don't know about it, but you said there was a trial and these people went to jail. How do they not know about that?
Well, like I say, the whole thing happened in a different city.
How could they not know about it?
I had one sister who found out because she worked fairly close to where I lived.
She didn't tell them?
She found out the hard way.
She didn't tell them?
She left up to my parents and my family. I have a big family.
She told no one?
No.
Okay. When you say you have scars, where are the scars?
Well, the only visible ones that my family could see are going to be on my face. I've got scars. I've got a lot of physical scars.
Yeah. How bad?
Well, they got 21 years. They're bad. They're pretty bad stuff.
Can anything be done about them?
I don't know. You're talking about, I don't know, physical stuff?
Yeah, plastic surgery. Can anything be done?
I haven't been able to go back to work since. So maybe if I got a good job with, I don't know, insurance. I don't know.
Have you seen a plastic surgeon?
No. I've been off work since they hurt me.
Yeah, well, I know, but there are plastic surgery departments in some medical school hospitals, the county. You want to have someone take a look at you.
Well, I think I've been more concerned with my emotional.
Okay, but I think that's something you should keep in mind and think about. So they're going to ask, right?
I think so.
Okay, so you want to go to this party, right?
Yeah, it's a family Christmas party.
Is your mother going to be there?
Yeah.
And your dad?
Yeah.
What I would do is I would call them on the phone. And I would go with the sister who already knows, right? Will she be there?
Yeah, but they're going to be angry if,
They're going to be angry about what?
Because it happened 15 months ago and I haven't told anybody.
Well, tell them you've
My
been...
parents are going to think like, God.
Well, you tell them you've been scared and to tell them that you're really upset and you don't know whether you can go to the party and this is the reason why, and you want to tell them, and you tell them the whole story.
But I was attacked 15 months ago, and I went to the trial, and I went through everything else.
What else would you tell them? Why wouldn't you tell them that? Why wouldn't you tell them that? What are you going to do, make up some story?
I just don't want to admit to anybody that I was tested. That I was that
well, how are you-
vulnerable. I got a test like that.
How are you going to explain the scars?
I'd rather say I got beat up by a boyfriend than to say anything like that.
Why?
That's a selfless. I've always been a very independent person, and there's
You
all
are-
these illegals attacking like this,
Yeah, but
and
you-
just attacking and
the-
beat
that-
the pulp out of me.
That is better than you saying I have such bad judgment that I chose a man who beat me up. In one, you had no role. In the other, you were an innocent victim.
My parents always said that it was a bad job for me.
It may well be, but you...
It wasn't.
Listen, even if it were, you didn't ask to be beaten up. But if you choose a man who beats you up, it means that you're not protecting yourself. Tell them the truth.
Then they're going to get mad at me because it's been so long.
Look,
They're going to say, well, why didn't you come to me?
that's because, and you say because I was afraid. I was
afraid of my parents?
Yes. And you are. You're afraid of what they'll think. You're afraid of what they'll say. Come on. You have to live your life as if the truth is your friend. You're living your life as if the truth is your enemy. And that's not living a good life. You're always thinking of what you have to say. You don't have to say anything but the truth, and you have to tell your parents the truth. If you don't tell them the truth, there's going to be no way they're going to be able to deal with this, and they're just going to be thinking you made some kind of strange, crazy relationship. And the fact is, all you were was a victim. The truth. Tell the truth. No matter what happens, if you tell the truth, it gets better. If you don't tell the truth, or you cannot tell the truth, you're either making a relationship work, or you're in a relationship or a family where you can't be your best. We'll be right back.